Hi everyone, I'm John Haidt, General Manager for Warcraft, and with me today are my friends Ian. How's it going?
Oh, got it. There's Ian and another person.
And
oh my god.
Who leads up the production team for WoW Classic. Really appreciate you tuning in. I know we're really.
Oh my god, it's in German. Am I watching the German one?
World of Warcraft. But first, I want to thank our community for all the feedback you've given us this year, and especially our community council. You've helped.
Why is it the German one?
We've done recently, and what you're going to see in the upcoming year.
I mean, really, for Shadowlands in particular, the story of the last.
Why is it in German?
Of this expansion is all
there we go.
The community, and it's shaped by what we've been hearing from them, and us realizing as a team that we just collectively needed to do a better job of making sure the community was heard. So that led us to the changes we made in 9.15, but also really re-examining some of the assumptions and foundations of World of Warcraft.
All right, let me make my head bigger.
Things like character investment and mains versus alts, or how catch-up should work, or the appropriate role.
I am watching from above.
And I think 9.15 represented a step
I'm observing
in the direction of letting players have more freedom to play World of Warcraft the way they want to play it. And we really built our Eternity's End content update from the ground up.
Alright, so this is going to be, I hope this is a long one. I hope we just get to see.
The community said that influenced your decisions for Eternity's End.
Things like the method and pacing of acquisition of the Covenant Legendary item, tons of tuning, and I think every step of the way.
Alright, I won the Hearthstone game. Hearthstone's done.
Carrying forward those lessons learned in the course of 9.15 to Eternity's End and beyond.
So, WoW Classic came about because of the community.
Yeah, they continue to help guide and support
us
as Classic evolves.
World of Warcraft is always about the world and the players that inhabit it, and we are in a lot of ways curators.
Give us the good shit!
That experience, and so once this Classic community formed and grew,
I'm ready.
We had to listen.
Come on.
It's this tide of
I can't wait. I'm gonna bust.
Attention to what is a good experience for our players now. And where we really saw a sea change in this idea is with our Season of Mastery realm, which is a season of fresh start classic. And
yeah,
really
that's cool for them.
Like
okay.
It's going to be like a fresh start.
I want new stuff. Let's go.
Season. It'll be about a year long. And then when the community found out about it, we started seeing this upswell.
Yeah, the team just took that idea and ran with it and turned, what started out as a small community project into this Soul of Iron system that became a centerpiece of
Alright, that was cool. That was cool. I gotta admit, that was cool.
Core mode that we've seen
communities
built around. Lots of, thrilling victory and painful defeat.
5 hours. I made it 5 hours.
Yeah. And it continues, like Burning Crusade Classic. We wanted to balance the Paladin seals between Horde and Alliance, so we made an addition there. And we wouldn't have gotten there without the community's input.
So, influence the community, you've got another update, and pretty significant controversial change for this.
Yeah, cross-faction play. Coming in 9.25. Which is on a public test ROM now.
Alliance and Horde teaming together.
Working with a 17-year tradition.
Disgusting!
It was not an easily made decision by any means, and I think.
I mean, wonderful. It's great. It's a good change. Everything's good about it.
Heart, community feedback and requests, and ask ourselves as a team whether there's a way to accommodate such an earnestly held desire, and still feel like we're being true to the roots of the game. The players' desire to play with their friends who might prefer a different faction, or to play with the faction that they more closely identify with, even though their raid group is elsewhere.
It's really important for me. I play a lot of alts, and I love absorbing the story for each race, and having that ability to play with all of my friends across factions is fantastic.
It's going to be good.
The battle cry
I think it's going to be good.
Horde. It's not against the Alliance. It's not death to the Alliance. It's about pride in one's faction.
Death to the Alliance was in some of the Horde's things.
The ability to make the same choice we've seen the greatest heroes make.
Not anymore, though.
I can't wait to do this. I'm seeing a lot of my friends that I never knew had a max level character in the other faction suddenly come out of the woodwork.
And then
the trading on your server is going to be great.
We'll be diving into something new that we're doing to kind of cap off Shadowlands, a Season 4. Kind of a remix, a bit of a greatest hits, revisiting all of our raid zones across the expansion, bringing in some familiar older favorites into the Mythic Plus rotation. And we recognize this is kind of a closing chapter, a little bit of a send-off to Shadowlands. As everyone gets ready for what happens next, what will come next.
Oh my god!
You know,
I felt it in my bones.
Really cool stuff for Modern WoW players.
Yeah, how about you show us?
Your upgrades that you're going to give me and the chance to go back and play some of those awesome raids.
There's
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
to explore. Very exciting.
For our next adventure in World of Warcraft.
About damn time, let's go.
Azeroth.
Thank goodness,
We're
let's
going
go.
to space with high fantasy. I mean, our fans of Azeroth for a long time. This has been kind of the foundation of much of the lore of WoW. So, without further ado,
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Right here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna turn it up. I don't care if it's too loud. Oh, 10,000 years ago. Oh my god, we're going back in time.
The world has been sundered.
Oh my god.
It cries out in pain.
Oh my god, this is the Dragon Isles. Oh my
We
god.
must go to its aid. We entrust our ancestral home to you, the Watchers.
The Watchers. The Dragon Home. To the Watchers. Oh my god. Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good already.
Slumber, hidden, even from our own eyes.
So they left to fight the war.
You will feel our return.
Oh my god, it feels. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Oh my god, it looks so cool.
You must light the beacon of Tyr.
Tier hole. Oh my god, tier stuff.
Lest the path home be lost to us.
Oh my god, it's tier stuff too. Oh my god. Oh my god. They've awoken. They're like, oh my god, it's been 10,000 years. Holy shit. Y'all need to come back. Poke did it, dude. Poke woken them. Beep boop. Poke's like, wake up, bitches. That's what did it. Oh my god, bro, your head. Oh shit. What's the spookies going on over there? Stoneman. He's like, I don't like these spookies. Oh my god, another broken one. Oh my god. Okay. Is this like Uldaz? Are you the lone one awake? Are you like, bro, shit's fucked. Y'all need to come back. He's like, I'm the only one? Alright. I gotta call him back. It's been too long. Clearly shit's fucked up. He don't know how long it's been. All his friends got fucked up faces. He's got this. Oh my god, bro. Dude, the leaks for the cinematic never mention this guy. Never mention this guy, dude. There he go, he got this. Alright. Dude, this is like the May video. He's May! He's Stone May! They better not kill him right here. I swear to God. They're gonna kill him. Thank goodness. Oh my god. Alex Strasser was like, okay, I immediately came. my god. Okay, so the leaked image was right, but the thick dude was that dude.
The world is healing.
Because she's gonna have a thing next to this dude, right? Oh my god. This looks so good!
Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again. Here, the new age of dragons shall begin.
Yep. There was a leak of that. And this came out. Yeah, dude. This thing looks so good. Oh my god, Tom Cruise is the thick dude. He's thick and short.
This is so
Dragon!
cool.
The Hearthstone.
No, it's not coming. Carefully kept
Nope.
secret. But seriously, I mean, what did we just see there?
The Watchers.
awakening of the Dragon Isles, the
The
return
awakening.
of dragons, the dawn of a new age. We've seen Rathian searching for his father's legacy, searching for the Dragon
Alright,
Isles. There's a reason why he
dragons.
hasn't been able to find them until now.
The beacon going off. Is that summoning the dragons?
It is removing the concealment that had hidden the Dragon Isles from the world, but also beckoning the dragons back urgently in a time of need.
I assume pretty good variety of locales within the Dragon Isles. It's
Yes. The Dragon Isles, as
Oh my god, the in-game look.
consist of 5 zones.
Oh
4
my god,
standard level
hippos.
zones, and a new
Tuskar.
starter zone that we'll get to in a second.
A new starter zone!
But our team found ways to thread
For
the
what?
dragon
For
aspects
what? A
into
class?
The environments.
The Dragon Isles are a place that is
Oh my
lush,
god.
primal, bursting with elements.
Dude, it looks so
as
good.
reawakened,
I need to
those
pause on all these
forces are
screens.
expressed throughout the environment, whether
Later.
it's magma activity, volcanic activity, whether it's the ice.
I'm looking for
azure
ducks.
spam, and each one of those has a connection to a Dragonflight that we've seen before.
Yep, 5 zones based on the 5 Dragonflights. No one guessed that shit.
all right. You know I'm going to ask.
Yes. Okay.
Can,
So.
can I be a dragon?
Let's start getting into some features here and what Dragonflight means for you. As well.
Alright, where's my checklist?
So first off, yes, we have an all-new playable race, the Drakthir race.
I was right! Dragon Race!
A dragon, a draconic race with dragons.
Oh my god!
Take on
What?
human form.
Oh my butt
They
cheeks.
have unique
Playable dragons.
literally-
Boom.
That doesn't quite fit any of our existing classes. And so what we're doing is this is not just a new race, but it's also a new class. You know,
It's a race and a new class?
Balance
Well,
is something that we don't do lightly, but telling this expansion, this story,
I didn't get-
around dragons, felt like the perfect time.
I didn't get new
So
class.
if you are a Drakthir, you will be the Evoker class. Drakthir can only be Evokers, Evokers can only be Drakthir. And the reason why only a Drakthir could be an Evoker.
Well, I gotta delete
Evoker
someone.
Is really
I have to delete
the
someone.
ability to call upon the magic of the different aspects.
Someone has to- I have to delete a
Abilities that
character.
Drakthir has the ability to actually take flight, do it.
They're only one- only they can be the class?
On the other side, knock
What the
everyone back
fuck?
with a wing buffet, and then unleash your magical abilities.
Yes, please.
The Evoker has 2 specializations. They're a hybrid of either range DPS or.
If they don't wear mail,
We
thank
figured
God.
With the new hero classes we've added over the years, we have enough melee. We don't need more of those.
The Evoker
And
thing was
also,
legit
probably
too?
any more leather
Damn.
wearers.
The raid leaders are going to love you for that.
Exactly. This is definitely a hero class, and so that means that like the Death Knights before.
Dude,
Hunters,
okay,
starting
someone has to be
Golden
deleted
Age,
for the
and they're gonna
dragon.
Have a new starter zone, so they're going to have a slightly different journey into the Dragon Isles as opposed to the rest of us that are sailing there from other parts of Azeroth.
Can you talk a little bit about the customizations? Like what?
Oh my god.
is
Oh my
the
god,
dragon
playable
design
dragons,
dragon
dude.
character?
Basically anything and everything. Skin color, hair color, jewelry, tattoos, other adornments. You can make this character the expression of your identity.
Oh my god, they got a human form. Oh my god. Scalies are happy, bro. The Scalies are here.
Features.
Of course, a new expansion brings with it, new systems, new
The
features.
Scalies are here.
In recent expansions, one of the things we've tended to do is really have these deep features that were closely tied to a specific expansion that would then get left behind as we moved on. And we've heard loud and clear from players that, it's kind of a bummer to start off every new expansion by leaving a large part of your character behind, by leaving a large part of your progression behind. So this time around, what we're doing is really pouring all of our energy into permanent revamps, overhauls, and improvements to World of Warcraft's core systems. things like our progression systems, in this case our talent system, is something that we want to completely revamp. We want to take a look at our UI.
Okay.
We want to take a look at professions.
So with the talent revamp and the arrival of Classic, did you learn anything about how our talents work?
I think seeing a new generation of players
New
play
talents, dude.
with
Holy
those talents
shit.
and work through those talent trees
What
really
the
underscored
fuck?
some of the things that frankly we lost when we shifted to the Mists of Pandaria style talents and beyond. A big piece of that was
Oh my god, are they
being
gonna do
getting
like a
level,
mix
spending
between?
a point to customize your character to make yourself a bit better in some specific way, but also, that sense of hybridity that you could have. That's something that we've largely lost. And so the new talent system avoids directly pitting
What
player
the
power
fuck?
input choices directly against those sort of utility hybrid choices, because we know that there's always a right outcome there. And we
Oh
also
my
understand
God.
that there's a lot of
Oh my God, they're
flexibility
coming
in the
back?
modern talent system to let players customize their talents for a particular encounter.
Oh
or for
my
dungeons
God.
versus PvP, and we don't want to lose any of that.
So John, UI?
Oh my God. Yes, I got this 30-inch monitor trying to keep track of where I am on the map.
Oh my God, bro.
Over here, what's going on?
I think that counts for new
It's
talent,
literally
Rose.
made my eyes go like this. So,
You're not alone in that. We've made a lot of incremental changes
That
in systems
counts.
over the years, but really this is a revamp. This is an overhaul.
Oh
And so
my
we're
God,
excited
the
to
overhaul,
modernize
holy
the look
shit.
and feel while staying true to the origins of World of Warcraft. At the same time, we're not looking to take away the sort of power user customization there. Add-ons are still there if you want them, but we want a much better default out-of-the-box experience for
Oh
all
my
players,
God.
new and old alike.
and can I reduce elements, remove elements? If I want to explore the world and see the beauty of Azeroth,
When it comes to specific elements, as much as
Oh
possible.
my God, I'm
players to
overwhelmed,
choose
dude.
What to show and what to hide, so that
Playable Dragons, new
You mentioned
class.
Professions. I have a critical question about this.
go on.
Can I wear a chef's hat?
yeah, I knew it.
Our approach to professions in Dragonflight is really all about
Okay,
delivering
profession,
on
I have a
fantasy and
profession
identity
thing.
as a crafter. And so, if you want to be a serious blacksmith, if you want to be a great leather worker, we want to deliver the ability to
Profession overhaul, got it,
put
boom.
energy into that, become a master crafter, be able to make items that are in demand, interact with the community. One of the big pieces that we want to do to
Oh my
support
God,
that
what
is a
do they
new
do?
work order system to have a bit more convenience than just spamming trade chat all day. But if you are someone, you're
Oh.
not yourself a blacksmith, but you have a bunch of mats and you want them forged into a great sword,
That's
you can
interesting.
put that work order up, list your mats, offer a commission, and a skilled blacksmith can come along and make you the weapon of your dreams.
Whoa.
Be a Drakthir, go to Dragon Isles. Can I have a dragon?
What's the fantasy of dragons if not
Oh my
soaring over
God.
the land?
Bro, they're changing
And so we're really
everything.
excited to introduce a feature that we're calling dragon riding. It's dynamic with everything from momentum to dive bombs. The
What?
ability to just sort of build that
What?
speed up and feel the wind
Oh
rushing
my
past us.
God.
That should be much more exciting than traditional flight that we've made available in the past. But that's also available
They're killing
for
me.
players through a customizable dragon mount.
Customizable dragon mount.
So
Oh my God.
this is a skill you learn over time, right, to become an awesome dragon rider?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
to be able to sort of upgrade.
Oh my
aspects
God,
of
I'm gonna
your
be
flight,
popping.
But you will have this new form of flight from the start. And the Dragon Companion that you
Flying
have
from the
is,
start.
of course, very thoroughly customizable, which is a new thing for us for mounts. This is
Customizable
not just
mounts.
a generic
Oh
dragon that
my
everyone has,
God.
But a Drake that is yours. What do you want its scales to look like? Horns, the shape of its
They
head,
had the-
other
the
attachments,
pterodactyl-
color
or
pieces,
the-
and more. Take your pick.
This is so cool.
Yeah, the pterodactyl
Yes, the
look,
Dragonflight
and then they had the
expansion is going to
fucking
see
proto
players
dragon look.
leveling to 70,
Thank
going to
fucking
all new
God.
continent Of the Dragon
Thank
Isles.
fucking God, they're
Consists of
still
5
leveling.
zones, 4 standard leveling zones.
Thank God they're
and a
still
new starter
leveling.
Zone for our Drakthir class, as well as a range of systems revamps, such as a new talent system, an overhaul and
Oh my
update to our
God.
UI, and an entirely fresh look at professions.
Oh my God, they're gonna kill me.
More depth than ever
They're gonna
before.
change my
Also, getting
UI.
around the Dragon Isles is going to come in the form of dragon riding, which lets you customize and upgrade your own mount.
Oh my
so you can
God.
Fly in a sense from the start.
That one had the
Of
like
course,
wyvern,
any
I
new
think.
expansion, we have a new set
Flat
of
iron.
dungeons,
Oh
a
my
raid,
God.
and much more to come.
We also have an alpha that will be starting up in the future.
Check out our website for more information, and keep an eye out for those opt-in signups if you want to help us test out Dragonflight and give us even more feedback to make it better.
We do have a deep dive that follows this, so please
Oh, thank God.
stay around.
Also, I'm
Classic
gonna be
players, We
exhausted.
haven't forgotten about you. You
All right,
can
Wrath
probably
Classic.
Guess where we're gonna go next.
Oh my god,
Time
where are they going next?
expansions for World of Warcraft. Let's watch the cinematic.
Oh my god. I've never seen this one before in my life. Oh, it is a new one.
Did you think we had forgiven?
I may play this. I say this every time.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered
Whisper
the
the
name.
name.
Arthas.
Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good.
When my days have
Oh
come
my
to
god,
an
I'm getting goosebumps. They had all the best quotes.
end, shall be king.
The classic adventure continues. 2022. Oh, classic Wrath this fucking year, dude. Holy shit. They're
It's just
fucking.
incredible, isn't it?
They're bridging
Every
it
time
to-
I see
to
the cinematic,
Dragonflight.
I get chills. No pun intended, I do.
They're
really get
bridging it to
chills.
Dragonflight.
As you saw, Wrath of the Lich King Classic is coming this year. It brings back so many memories.
New mount
So
equipment and
that
features.
cinematic,
That counts.
What do you remember from Wrath of the Lich King?
I just
Anytime
realized
you want
that.
to talk about undead frozen dragons, how can you not go back to Syndragosa as the source? That was the first expansion I played with my youngest son. So I can remember on that platform, black goo and chunks of ice falling off, and having
Everyone
to repeat
remembers
that
the black
battle
goo.
with the Lich King. But when we finally downed it, it was such an incredible moment. He jumped up out of his room, and I jumped up out of my office. We're like, yeah, we did it. So it's a very lasting tale for me.
So as you know, with this expansion, you will, in pre-patch, be able to play the Death Knight. They will start at level 55. You don't have to have a high-level character to make a Death Knight. So
Okay.
everyone will be able to make one.
We're excited to give players some time
That's
before
nice.
Wrath officially launches to get geared up and ready to jump
It
in.
it
to
makes
work
it
with
easy,
everybody
but
else.
And there are so many
It'll make
zones
people
and
not
areas
buy
to
the booze.
explore in Northrend. And I
Them
want us to
doing
talk
that.
about some of our favorites. So for me, Grizzly Hills has
Which
a very
is-
special place in my heart. The music was some of the best I've experienced in World of Warcraft.
it's counter money
Still
for
want to
them.
make my way all the way up to
Them
Stone
allowing
Peaks to
that.
try and find the time lost protodrake, and have yet to get it.
I've got to
I
say
need to get it.
Dragonflight. The wide open nature of the zone, Wormrest Temple in the center of it, it's an unforgettable expansion as both a developer and a player, and kind of making that transition from one to the other.
Now let's talk about some changes. So one thing we looked at is Dungeon Finder, and it feels like how we envision Classic, Dungeon Finder is not a good fit for our community.
That was kind of the first step that may have eroded some of that social fabric.
Oh?
As people
They're gonna
went
do
through
Wrath
interacting
without
with
Dungeon
vanilla,
Finder?
rebuilding those groups, relying on each other, not wanting necessarily a random participant just to show up and then leave.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
But today, you can do that in Shadowlands. You'll be able to do that in Dragonflight. It's a self-selected group of people who specifically want that different experience.
Yes.
Let's make sure that's what we continue to give.
That leads right into arena teams in Burning Crusade Classic. So we'd listen to the community and we'd remove that because individual rating is preferable and a better experience for them than arena teams. Also, with Wrath of the Lich King, Barbershop, which allows you to customize your character. We're going to be adding a few more options that were
Interesting.
not existing when Wrath launched. But also there's another side of this where we are not going to charge a real money fee. It was a paid character customization fee, right?
Yeah.
It seems the right thing to do that just be available in game for gold and we add more options to it, right?
Oh,
Sort of
that's
like spell
cool.
batching in a sense. There's a lot of technical advancements, and it's not about the philosophy of what makes classic classic, what brings people together. It's just what's the better experience, and let's not artificially restrict something.
That's gonna be
provided
interesting,
by
Wrath
just for the
without,
sake of nostalgia. And we're happy to say this is one of those cases.
The dungeon.
Wrath, the level cap's being increased to level 80, so we'll be introducing a level
'Cause you have, like, the
70 so
dailies that you would
players
do.
who want to get in with their friends or just explore Northrend right
For
away
Valor.
will be able to do that. You can't apply it to a Death Knight, but you will be able to use it otherwise. And of course, we have Inscription, a whole new profession, so we're really excited about that. Yeah, and as we continue this road to Wrath, we're going to be looking to getting a lot more feedback on beta, and we'll make changes as we need to.
Interesting.
Such an exciting time.
There's a
to be
certain
playing
thing-
World of Warcraft. We have the return of the Wrath of
that I'm
the
looking
King,
for in Wrath.
for
If they
classic
do,
fans,
I'll be
and
super down.
taking us somewhere new with Dragonflight. We're so excited.
Yeah, that's
to be
what I wanna
bringing
see more
these
about.
adventures to you.
I got a
Don't
bingo
forget,
board.
there's
I
a
still
deep
need
dive
questions.
on
I've got
Dragonflight
questions.
Where you're going to get a lot more information.
They would have said
Thank
player
you so
housing.
much for spending this time with us.
They would have said
We'll
player
see you in
housing.
Azeroth.
And we'll see you in North.
We ain't getting player
And in
housing.
the Dragon Isles.
Sad. What if the deep dive starts and it's like, oh, we are doing
Hi
housing?
there. Welcome to the Dragonflight Deep Dive. I'm Steve Deneuve.
There we go. We got the boys
Starting
Steve
off
and
here, we're gonna
Taryn.
talk
Let's
about the
go.
setting and the story of Dragonflight.
Let's
We
go.
got this great expansion, exciting pre-render trailer that everyone just watched.
Tell me about
so
these
let's
watchers.
Talk about the setting for
Tell me about
Dragonflight,
these
the Dragon
watchers.
Isles.
Dragon Isles have been known for a long time in Warcraft history as a mysterious place where the dragons came from long ago, but we never knew much more than that.
We're going to this place that is kind of the broodlands of all the Dragonflights, the place where they nested, where they built their civilization. The Dragon Isles
dragons.
was the center of the Dragon's kingdom when the world was young and the mortal
Oh,
races
they
were
weren't
just
why wouldn't they
starting to
show
form
us?
kingdoms of their own. But when the Legion invaded
Where it was.
for that War of the Ancients, that sundering that resulted from the explosion of the Well of Eternity, broke the world.
Literal sundering of the continents of Azeroth.
And because of the breaking of the world, that magic kind of drained away and the land went dormant. So they had to leave the Dragon Isles behind. And as we saw in the pre-render, they left behind some Titan Watchers to look over the land. And when someday they hoped that elemental energy would resurge
Yeah,
once
Dragon
again
Rise Dragon.
and draw the dragons home, reestablish their kingdom.
And that's when the message goes out to the flights and they feel it in their bones.
Now it's the time for the sky to light up with the colors of the aspects once again, and for Alex Straza and the others to come home. But the land has changed a lot in all these thousands of years they've been away, and some very
They're coming
old
back.
threats have awakened as well.
We're looking
Yes.
at the culture of dragons as they exist in Warcraft.
Dragons, as we
We'll
know them
see.
today, were very different in the early past, the early history of Azeroth. They were much more primitive, much more savage. What we now know as proto.
They're showing
Some
Galakrond.
of
That's
the
very
dragons were
interesting.
empowered
They're
to
showing
become
Galakrond
new
here.
aspects. The green flight, red flight, blue flight, bronze flight, black flight, each with unique powers, each with the ability to protect the world in different ways. These pillars of draconic power appointed to defend Azeroth from threats within and
Because
without.
it's here,
Dragons
dude.
used that power both for good in
You
the
got the
case of
tier
most of the
folds or
aspects,
whatever.
but also for nefarious reasons in the case of the Black Dragonflight led by Neltharion, who would become Death.
You know what he
And what we
did.
will find in Dragonflight is that some of these ancient divisions run deep. And so it begs the question, where do we go from here? If this is an opportunity to reclaim their
Interesting.
legacy, to be the protectors as this
I'm
United
down for
Nation
more
that they
Dragonlore.
once were.
To do that, they're going to need the help of our heroes, our players, to come to the Dragon Isles with them and face some of these reawakening challenges, because it's not just that this land is
New
peacefully
land, new
waiting for
problems.
the dragons to return and reclaim
New
it.
mounts.
There's those old enemies that have awakened as well.
Yeah.
One of those being a race of kind of elemental half-giants, the Jarradin.
The Dragon Isles isn't just
Ooh.
populated by dragons or just by the Jarradin. There's
We got
also
big boys.
many other occupants here in the Dragon Isles. They've been here either
Mammoths?
just recently
Those
or
look
for a
so
while,
good. The
including
deer
a
things?
fan favorite coming back, the Tuskar.
That's going to be awesome. We've got other cultures.
They're
there
bringing
as well
Tuskar
in the
back, but
Dragon
not
Isles. We're going to
playable.
find out about a civilization of centaurs that predates the ones that arose on Kalimdor much later,
And some of our favorite
That's
characters
different.
that we've seen over the last few expansions, such as Rathian.
and whether he's
How were they
ready
created
to step
then?
up into
Magni showed up. That
or
counts.
if there are other
I saw
alternatives
Magni.
out there that would be better suited to the job of being the aspect of the Black Dragonflight.
I think one thing the players are going to be really excited about this
Oh.
expansion is the new playable race, the Drakthir.
That's right.
And this is something that Neltharion, before he was Deathwing, before he went full crazy world dragon, that he put into motion.
Neltharion saw those primalists that were kind of breaking away from the aspects and what they wanted. And so, in those first experiments, he took the essence of dragons, their strength, their nobility, their wisdom, and he combined it with that scrappiness, that adaptability that the mortal races had, and he wanted to.
So
use
these
that
are a
to
crafted
create
race
the
by
ideal
Deathwing.
soldier in his mind, the Drac.
Interesting.
Exploration is really one of the key themes of this expansion. We're going to be going to this.
I'm
ancient
making one,
place
dude.
That the dragons left behind long ago. So we've made these
They're healing
huge
DPS,
zones
right?
with all kinds of places to delve into and find little treasures and little secrets tucked away. It's going to be a lot of fun for players to be exploring these landscapes.
And there's
Dude, they
so
look-
much
they look so good.
architectural history and how clearly aspirational.
Dude, Spyro, the whole time I'm running
the
through.
dragons and how
Do-do-do,
they lost
do-do-do-do-do.
so much. And the themes of trying to return to that, to try to find your legacy, to try to figure out who you were before everything went awry. But there's questions, thematic questions of what
Wow,
does it mean
Spyro
to
the
be
Dragon.
true to your legacy? Are we going to repeat the mistakes of the past?
Oh my
dragons
god.
have had to learn
My
those
new
lessons,
dragon's
just like
name's gotta be
the dragons
Spyro.
Had to. And I think that's one of the reasons why
I gotta get the name right
dragons
now.
see this now as the time that they have to return, and they have to step up once again as protectors of Azeroth. We're helping the dragons because the dragons have helped us in the past too. So by using the Explorers League and the Reliquary together, that allows us to delve into some of
Archaeology!
When I look, upon
Explorers
the Dragon
League and the
Eyes all of
Reliquary.
its visual splendor, I get
Yes.
so excited for the
Oh my
prospect of a
God,
truly
yes.
Azerothian adventure alongside Calicos, along with Rathian, Ebonhorn, with Ysera's daughter Marithra. As each
I need to
one of them
delete
is
someone
trying
and
to
make
find
Spyro right now.
Their own flight. I am taken by the exploration and the potential for adventure and just new horizons within this world.
There's going to be old stories from that time past, that history that only the dragons knew for the longest time. We're going to be able to explore that.
It really feels like just a breath of fresh air.
So now we're going to turn things over to some of our colleagues who will take you on that deep dive into the locations and the features of Dragonflight.
I gotta yeet someone so I can make Spyro.
Hello, I'm Stephanie.
I'm Josh.
You need to
I'm
save
Jackie.
Spyro
I'm
for
Gary.
me.
And we're
Make
part of the
Spyro right
teams that
now.
are building the first two zones that you'll encounter in the Dragon Isles, the Waking Shore and the Onaran Plains. The very first zone
See if you can get the
in
name.
Dragonflight you're going to come to is the Waking Shores. It's wild, untamed land. It's
That looks so
waking up
good.
around you too, and the elements are just going crazy.
The art team again has hit it out of the park.
You'll see like a lava mountain flowing in through the
Dude, it
beach,
looks so
giant
good.
proto-dragons swooping down, gobbling up members of your expedition.
We have such rife opportunities to show elementals rising up because of the crazy magic that's flying around.
The one of the things I love is just how you get to the Dragon Isles, right? So you're going to get on your boat in Stormwind or Orgrimmar,
Okay.
and the first thing you do is sail between like the dragon ruin architectures. The boats come right alongside each other. You can jump from one boat to the other and just start causing havoc on the other faction's boat.
For those who love PvP, this is a great opportunity for War Mode.
It's free for all out there. It's going to be great. But
Y'all
if
can
there's
group
an
together.
insect on the beach,
Fight
so then
upon the
if you're
ships.
in that situation and you don't want to be in war mode anymore, you can just hop out right there.
What
The
the
Reliquary
fuck?
and the Explorers League are working together.
The
Good.
Horde and Alliance are sending an expedition together. It's not
Yeah, they
the military,
literally
it's not
were
the
just talking
soldiers,
about fighting.
it's the scientists, the settlers, exploring this new land. So
That's
it's a lot
funny
more
as shit to me.
optimistic tone.
One of my favorite things about the Waking Shores is the Red Dragonflight, led by Queen
Oh my God,
Alstraza,
look at
the
her.
Lifebinder.
She
They
decked out
have
now.
the mandate of nurturing and protecting all life, which means Horde and
She gotta glow
Alliance,
up.
Gorloks, trolls, everybody. So they take that duty seriously. When the Horde and the Alliance come to the Waking Shores, they want to be there to help guide the people through the new land and welcome them. But they're not the only one in the Waking Shores.
We have the ancestral home of the Black Dragonflight there too, which
Oh.
has fallen on tough times since Deathwing's descent. And so Rathian's coming over to the Isles with us, and he's going to try and come to terms with the state of the Dragonflight,
Alright.
which is a few loyal Draconids and Dragon Spawn trying to hold their ground. What can the future of the Dragonflight be if it's just Rathian? Because it's
Well,
not
there's
just
Evan-
the dragons that are
Ebonhorn.
coming back to the Dragon Isles, but also their longtime rival, the Jarden.
I love the Jardins so much. They're half giants that wield the power of magma, and when the Waking Shores and the Dragon Isles went to slumber, they also slumbered. They're back now, and they are ready to raise chaos.
Yeah, they're massive.
The
They're
Jarden.
riding giant lava mammoths parading around.
Whoa,
stomping
I
on
want a
your
lava
face.
mammoth.
And they were the enemies of the Dragonfly for so long. They fought against the Red Dragonfly, hunted dragons down, and they're really taking this opportunity to rise up. As the Red Dragonfly have the mandate of nurturing life, they don't want to just stomp out the Jarden completely, but they want to make sure that they don't have the power to affect those around them negatively, to make sure they don't
Interesting.
go on a rampage and destroy the ecosystem that has been created here.
And so those are awesome
Interesting.
things in the Waking Shore. But Steph, there really is only one right answer for the best thing in Waking Shores, right?
What?
This is true. Ducks.
We have
Ducks!
those webbed feet hooligans in our game. We cracked the
Hooligans!
technology. We got them
Figure
in.
it out.
Look
like,
at the ducks.
why.
You
The
should
ducks
be
were
fine.
hidden in the Dragon Isles
It's gonna-
all along.
Onaran Plains come right after the Waking Shores. It's so breathtaking at first glance.
The Onaran plains are big, wide open plains. And the player is going to be constricted a little bit, and then you see this
Webbed
big
feet
contrast of the zone.
hooligans.
We don't always get that opportunity,
That's right.
that cinematic moment where the player can have a framed
Dude, those
view
planes
and they
look
see
cool.
this area.
Come out and you got that postcard shot
I love
of the
that.
plains. And then you see this giant fire proto-dragon breathing fire and a herd of centaur like harpoon down the
Yeah.
proto-dragon and crash him to the ground. And the first thing you get to do is go help them kill the proto-dragon. Like, how cool is that?
Who is Onara?
Onara is the wild god of the wind. And she's appeared before as like this big spirit eagle. She's the one who guided the centaur to
More
the
wild
Dragon
gods.
Isles many, many years ago. She blessed them, took their caravan across, and then showed them the plains.
Our fun at the beginning of this
Interesting.
expansion was
Where
exploring
did these
the
ones
culture
come
of the
from, though?
centaur.
The centaur are these mighty, awesome hunters that back when they first came to the Dragon Isles, they fought the green dragons all day long. Eventually they realized that we're strong, you're strong, maybe we should stop decimating each other's people. We'll make peace, we'll make an
Chill-ass
agreement.
centaurs
You guys
was
hang
cool.
out in the groves and the centaur will hang out in the plains. But now the dragons have been gone for 10,000 years. And the centaur have come so far since then. And they've been here and they've been existing and developing their culture. They all came over as one clan led by the mighty Maruk and Tira, and they founded a new life here. So if you want to get across, you have to follow their rules and their traditions. You have to earn their trust. You are the first outsiders to come in generations.
Or we
before
just
them.
murder them. I
The
mean,
centaur
we are the
might
player
rule
character.
the open plains, but the green dragons make their home in the groves. And those groves are absolutely
Just
gorgeous.
eradicate them.
And how great a job it is that we have, right?
We
can
fucked
take
up a
all
lot
this
of
beautiful
centaur
artwork
and Dustalos.
and build these beautiful fantasy groves, high fantasy. We want to do lots of things with an open plain, and we want to be creative with them. But we're restraining ourselves by letting the zone sing, letting the horizon tell the story. We certainly couldn't have done that in the vanilla WoW.
No, definitely not. The zones are so
Alright.
big and you can see so far, especially in Onaran Plains.
You tried.
So we talked to the engineers.
Someone already
and we
made it.
actually
Someone already
increased
made
that
Spyro.
distance.
It spurs you on to
Like
want to
instantly.
adventure and look through the zone and explore.
I should name it
The
Blood
interesting
Spyro.
thing for me
Bloodless
is we have all
Spyro.
these conflicts with the Dragonflights. There's missing dragons, there's battles, there's so much crazy stuff happening, but that's not really all we're doing. There's so much extra fun activities for people to do. And the greatest thing is that you need to figure out exactly what's going on and help solve all the problems that are just sprouting up everywhere.
We're just
We
really
gotta
excited
solve
to
all
tell
the
a story
problems.
that's grounded in Azeroth and exploration. There's so much more to talk about. But now we're gonna have some folks talking about.
like,
the
"All right,
next
people,
two
look,
zones
you asked for
that
it,
players
we're
can
doing it."
experience in the Dragon Isles.
Thou dress us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kate.
I'm Christy.
I'm Kate.
I'm Sean. We're going to talk today about Valdrassus and the Azure Span. So Azure Span is going to be the third zone that players adventure through, and it's one of our biggest zones that we've done in the Dragonflight, maybe even to date.
We knew it was going to be like the largest visual elevation change, and it really started with this great concept art. When we first were taking a look at the design, we kept coming back to one of our favorite Wrath zones, which was Grizzly Hills. And we really wanted to take that
They got a good one.
amplify it more. And I don't know if you've ever been up to the Bay Area, but in the morning, that coastal fog comes in and dips down into the redwoods, and that sun shines
Ooh,
through.
the
That's
fog
really what we
effects.
wanted to encapsulate with this forest. And not only we have redwoods, but we've got all different types of trees. Eventually,
gonna
it'll
look good.
break open into this
Oh my
wide
God, it
open
looks
tundra
good.
that's just golden and red, and you'll reach up to another level of elevation where you get to see the snow. The majority of the zone is covered in snow and
Yeah,
ice.
spiders.
We have giant frozen waterfalls, ice rivers as far as the eye can see. And Sean, I
There's
know
the
in the
Tuskar.
forest we can expect our first creatures.
We have a small group that lives there called the Gnolls. These gnolls are all throughout the forest in Azure Span. They've made this their home. Some gnolls with strange magic that we're going to find out.
They
exactly
updated
about.
them, dude.
Snow gnolls, or as I call them, the snolls.
Dude, they got upgraded.
Regular gnolls that are just
Look
gonna be
at
around
them.
the forest area. So then we go into the big open tundra where
They got a
we
glow
meet
up.
our second group, the Tuskar.
It's going to be really neat to explore their culture a lot more. And those kids are adorable. I absolutely love the Tuskar. Honestly, all my downtime's probably just me hanging out with the Tuskar.
Okay, so
It's
why
been
aren't
a
they
little while
playable?
since you've seen them.
Some people would
The
really
Tuskar
appreciate
from Wrath of the
that.
Lich King. They're also getting a nice, cool upres for their models, along with expanding their culture. So there are going to be male Tuskar, female Tuskar, Tuskar kids. So we're going to fight alongside them, which includes help from a certain group of dragons.
They
the blue
finally added
dragons.
Tuskar
We're
and
gonna
Tuskar
follow the
women.
story of
They-
Kalagos.
Whoa!
Dragon
He
Buddy
got a
from
glow
the
up.
Kirin Tor, and he's going to be adventuring into Sindragos's archives.
Oh.
It's a giant zone. There's a lot of surprises. When we're done there, we head over
This
to
is gonna be
Aldras's.
juicy.
Aldras's.
It's really incredible because you will be going through some of the previous
my
zones and see a
God.
lot of ruins for the dragon buildings. But when you get to Thaldraszus, everything
Dude,
is
that
perfectly
zone-
intact. It's beautiful. It's
This art
pristine.
looks sick.
It is the seat of power for all 5 Dragonflights and home of the dragons. It feels that
Oh
way
my God,
with
that's the big city.
huge vertical mountains. We've got these great cave systems where you may end up finding little dragon hordes.
My favorite Dragonflight right now is the Bronze. They've got a really cool area in Thaldraszus, and their magic is time. There's so many cool
Oh my
story
God,
hooks
it
that we
looks
can
so
dig
cool.
into there. There's so many cool gameplay options, and we have a little bit of an adventure for players. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Can't wait. We really wanted it to feel like their old stomping grounds. One of the really cool features is going to be the main city and player hub
Alright.
of this expansion, Valdrakken. It is a
Valdrakken.
culmination of all of the dragon's efforts to put together what a city would look like. So we ended up having a bunch of really fun small vignettes where you see that the blue Dragonflight is hosting a public library, and the red and green Dragonflights both have their own separate gardens. We'll also
Okay.
have some convenient services for players, including an auction house in the city, which will be really
Oh.
nice if you're looking for more.
You don't need a Brutosaur in this
The
new
thing
city.
that really sold me on Thaldraszus was the initial concept art we got of Tierhold.
Oh yeah.
Tierhold.
And
That's
this
what's
is
cool.
a 10,000-year-old Titan technological marvel. Tierhold has these awesome aqueducts that actually come out from the structure all the way to the city across the valley. And in the cinematic, there's just this amazing shot where you
I'm gonna
see
be
Alex
rewatching
Straza
this
swoop
cinematic.
under one of them, and there's splashes of water cresting across her wings. So when players are flying around themselves, they get to have their Alex Straza moment. What an
Yeah, and her
incredible
freaking dragon mount
film of
flying
so much
around.
History.
Tierhold was built by Tyr. He was a Titan Keeper back in the day who helped the Aspects fight Galakrond. And when they settled on the Dragon Isles, he built this facility. And even though Tyr's gone, the dragons have held him in reverence. But that was 10,000 years ago, and they've let the Titans maintain the place. An incredible amount of history has happened since then. Lights have been nearly wiped out. There have been invasions,
God, you don't
betrayals. Aspects have died. And these are the
Yeah.
kind of things that leave marks on a society. So now they're all back here, and they're all here together.
As we were designing the zone and the city itself, we're trying to figure out, how do we tell those stories at the same time as making sure that this is a really convenient place for players to go and, go shopping, as they tend to do. So much adventuring happening on the Dragon Isles.
It's so cool.
As a player, you probably don't have your own dragon wings.
They're
you
wings.
are going to learn the art of dragon riding.
It's so vertical, and
I
I'm
was
just
like, the
excited
backpacks
to
are
like
wings.
dive off the tops of towers and swoop under things.
It's
So
actually
only
one
a
of the things
special
that we're
mount
about to
probably
learn
does
about
this.
next.
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Jake.
I'm Andy.
I'm Kali.
And I'm Graham. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys today about the Dragfear Evoker, our new race and class coming in Dragonflight.
We're here to talk about not only the Evoker, but also dragon riding, which is our exciting expression into the exploration of the Dragon Isles.
We knew with a dragon-themed expansion, we wanted to let you play
How to
a dragon.
train
Not
your
a
dragon,
big dragon,
yeah.
Alex Straza size. That'd be tough to fit into raids. I'm sorry, Jake. Okay. I know.
Fine.
But a draconic humanoid. So the Dragfear, created by Neltharion.
And like our other hero classes, you get to choose if you want to start on the Horde or Alliance side on character creation.
So let's talk a little bit about the Evoker, the class they can be. What's unique about it is because the Dragfear are created by an aspect, they have the ability to wield the magic of all 5 Dragonflights. So Evokers can take
Okay.
advantage of red magic and blue magic and bronze magic.
And to show that,
This is
we
so-
created a
this is
visual, what we
cool.
call a prismatic effect. This prismatic effect is basically the coalescence of all their energy as they channel it into whatever spell that they're going to cast. You have a red magic spell called Pyre. So when you shoot it out of your mouth, it twirls in the air with all 5 of the Dragonflight's magic as it turns into the red spell before landing on your enemies and
That's
exploding
so
and hopefully
cool.
burning them.
I'll take that one.
Like that it's in
Getting
the
that
look.
5 across that they use all 5 was really important to us, but we did want to make sure that each specialization focused on 2, because casting 5 different colors gets a bit messy. So their damage dealer specialization, their first of 2, Devastation, mostly focuses on red and blue
Devastation.
magic. Red being very fast and explosive.
I wanna be
burning everything
Devastation
with fire,
spec.
whereas blue is more focused and overwhelming. You can shoot a beam of energy out of your mouth to disintegrate one single enemy in front of you.
There's a healer spec called Preservation. The healer spec is going to focus mostly on your
Preservation.
green and your bronze magic. So your green is going to be evocative of the Emerald Dream,
Oh my
your
God.
growth and your nurturing spells. And
I'm
then you have
sorry.
your bronze magic, which is going to be more timey-wimey. So you get to
Timey-wimey.
move faster.
So in addition to the visuals and the animation, which all make you feel very powerful,
That's
we really
so
wanted
cool.
the player to have a physical connection to the cast. We have a new type of spell called Empower, where when you actually hold down the button on your keyboard, it charges up a spell. The longer you charge it up, it might do more damage or hit more targets depending on the spell, but it gives you this really physical
What about
connection and
clickers?
control. That's
How
new for
hard I
World of
click
Warcraft, and
it?
I think is feeling really,
I hold
really
it
good.
down?
We have some great
Hold the click.
animations. Thank you, Andy, your team.
Love it, Andy.
You feel physical when you're casting your spells.
You can actually fly around the battlefield and cast while you're flying.
Raining fire and death from above. It's great.
Oh my god.
In addition to the gameplay, though,
Oh my
another
God,
part
I gotta
of
try
feeling
this
draconic
class.
is looking like a dragon.
Well, we talk about dragons breathing fire, but you know what's actually fire?
What's actually
These
fire?
customizations.
Oh my goodness.
But no, they're really, really
They're
cool.
awesome.
Because you have both your draconic form and your humanoid form. And the customization options for both of them are...
Scaly's losing their damn mind right now. Woo!
You can do a lot of magic.
Look
So
at
your
this.
visage form can have
Yo,
scales
you a
that are the
Scaly.
same
Are you
color
ready for
as your
this?
dark
Look
form.
at these.
But my favorite, super favorite part of customization for the visage form, hair.
Yeah.
Because I can actually do this in game.
Yeah.
The tech is here.
We finally did it.
As players make their way through each of the areas of the Dragon Isles, they'll partner up.
They better
with
be adding some of
Dragonflights
that to other-
move through the air as they've never done before. You'll notice I did not say flying because flight has a very specific meaning for World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it does.
And we're talking about something new called dragon riding.
We can't
And
fly.
as the players are honing their dragon riding
Yes!
skills, are going to get to see all the
We gotta
animations
earn
that
it.
go along with the feel of the drakes.
I'm down.
We're aiming to shake up movement with this new system, providing players with a deeper immersion with forces like momentum and gravity.
We knew that for Dragonflight, we were going to have the opportunity to show players a whole new set of Dragon Isle drakes, completely unique from all the other things they've seen in World of Warcraft. And so we wanted to come up with a movement system that would add that sense of physics, weight, and gravity, like you were mentioning. We knew it was going to take a huge team effort, not just animation, but it was going to take effects. It was going to take the engineering team who...
You can only
relied
fly around on
heavily,
this dragon
and
until
that
you unlock
combined
proper
with some
flying, and then you can do it
really
like
helps
you
deliver that
normally do
feeling
it.
of physics as you move through the air in ways that you haven't before. And the icing on the cake is going to be some really cool effects that we've added on top of all of that. So for example, when you start hitting maximum velocity, you're going to see contrails coming off the edges of the wings. And then as you do your rolls and spirals, you build up more and more speed. There's going to be some screen effects on the display to indicate that you're reaching maximum velocity.
Oh my God.
Which really adds to the overall kind of immersion and sense
I
of
can't wait
reality.
to try this.
As players make their way through the Dragon Isles, they'll discover new cosmetic options to fine-tune their Dragon Isle Drake's appearances.
That's what's cool.
Things like
Customizable
suits,
mount.
horns, tails, elusive Dragon Isle Drake armor, and more.
Can I have spikes?
Definitely. Okay. We want to provide players with all new skills to play with, as those who can
That's
use their
some
momentum
spicy
well
looking mount
can
stuff.
reach higher and higher heights, and bring on new, more difficult challenges.
We just have so many new,
Oh my
gorgeous
God.
options
Oh
to choose
my
from.
God.
And I'm just so excited for all of them.
I'm excited for the
I'm
whole
gonna
thing.
be so
I mean, it's been a lot
fucking-
of fun to work on, but
There's gonna be
I can't
so
wait
much to
actually
do.
get
Oh
in
my
the
God,
game,
I'm
play
so
it with you
excited.
guys.
I can't wait. I can't wait to fly around Dragon Isles. It's gonna be great.
Next up, you're going to hear
I love
about
that
the
they said
talent
it's not
event
like
and the
flying.
UI changes
It's
coming in
different.
Dragon
Flying
Isle.
has different. This is different.
Hello, my name is Brian.
Oh my God, you
I'm
wow.
Crash. I'm Jay.
And I'm Laura. We are very excited to share we're
I'm right.
finally revamping the WoW HUD UI.
And it is also
Here we
time
go.
for a major revamp to talents and
Here
specializations.
we go.
I have a big question for the group. How long do you think it took for us to finally revamp the WoW HUD?
My guess
They're
is like
changing
15 years.
my how I play.
Close. 18 years. 18 years. Wow.
You know, technology has changed a lot since we made the UI back in 2004. Now you have like bigger monitors, and
Oh my God,
us,
they're
we have
changing
better
it.
have tools to work with. So
They're
it
gonna
makes
change
sense
it on
to
me.
have the revamp right now. Also, if you look at the game today, the art evolved beautifully over the years. And if you look at the HUD looks like it got frozen in time.
So when we approached this,
Yeah, that's
we
how
wanted
I
to
like
create
it.
A layout experience that players could customize, move things around, adjust it to fit their needs.
Add-ons today, they do
I mean,
a
this
lot
is good.
of player customization.
The
I'm just
downside
being
is
pouty.
that not everybody uses them. It's about time that everybody has the opportunity to use them, that they become a part of the base UI.
Yeah, and we are working very closely with our user research team to make sure we are hitting the goals that our player needs.
It allowed us to add new functionality, to improve accessibility in a lot of areas, and on top of that, we are going to be improving the art.
Yeah, so the art update is a big part of this project. The UI that we have today has a lot of charm and personality, and players have been using that for 18 years.
Good.
So with that in mind, we want to respect the players who really like the current UI,
Thank
but
you.
do a more than take to it. Removing the clutter and
Thank
even
you.
more visibility for your gameplay. So the new minimap, it looks bigger, and the health bar is also much bigger. If you look at the action bars and the bottom menus, they have less head frames, and you can really open up your gameplay. So you don't have a lot of your UI in front of you. And of course, we want to find iconic pieces from the current HUD, but we want to bring it back in a nice way.
I like
so
the-
we for
the
sure
griffins,
updating the
yeah.
griffins. They look so nice now. And the horde, don't worry, we got you. You're gonna have your version as well. So let's talk about the end.
Oh,
We are putting a mode
finally.
in that will let players move various HUD elements around on the screen. So I'm able to move the mini-map. Say
There you
from the
go.
right
You're not gonna
corner
need
all the way to
add-ons.
The left corner, or if I want to bring my action bars from the bottom and kind of put them more in the center by my character, those are all things that I'll be able to do. Absolutely. And each of those different components will have various sets of options that you'll be able to work with. They'll be able to save it, edit it, copy it, name it.
There you go. You
Also,
don't need to add on.
It'll remember which
People
spec
don't need
you're
no
in.
add-ons no more.
So if you're
For
someone who
that.
jumps around a lot,
Maybe.
as you switch, it will switch to whatever HUD layout you have for that spec.
This is an ongoing project.
Spec?
We're gonna keep working on
Saving
it.
it too?
We really
Dang.
want to hear back from you.
A project that we're all excited about that we've been collaborating a lot on is something that's pretty UI intensive, and that's the talent system.
It had
Okay,
changed
let's
in
take a
long
look at
time,
this.
like you said before. And we really started with how
Let's
can
take a
we
look.
have players have more choice over what their character has?
As you level up, we give you a new spell or a new ability, something that kind of makes you stronger, but it's determined by the designers. We decide the order.
Yeah, we started looking for a system that would give players a much wider set of options.
And after looking at all those things, what we really returned back to was the idea of trees. But it's actually two trees. We have a class tree that offer different class utility, and then we have a spec tree that is focused on performing your role, whether that's damage, tank, or healing.
Can I just jump in and say that I personally am super excited about having trees come back? There's a big nostalgia.
This could
hit
be
for me.
good.
As we said, we have these two trees because we feel like picking a specialization is a really important part of your World of Warcraft character now. And so we want to make sure that when you choose that, it kind of affects the tree in some way.
Yeah, as soon as you
I mean,
open
I'm
the
gonna
talent
enjoy
tree,
it.
you'll see something
It's gonna be
new.
interesting.
The class side will have some abilities filled out for free, just kind of starting you off in that spec you've chosen, but then you'll have your first point to spend in the class tree, which could be something related to that spec or role, or it could be something from elsewhere in the class.
There's a lot of things that we can do here, and part of that is encouraging players to perhaps make combinations that they've never really been able to see in the game before. This is an opportunity to put a lot
Convoke!
of art and fantasy into
There it is.
talent.
They had to bring it in. They had to bring it back, dude. Convoke. There it is.
Not the base UI.
We want
They're
you
like,
to
bro,
be able to
druids
tinker
just
with it.
remember
We
how to
want you
convoke
be able
now.
To make a lot of changes at a lot of times, and not necessarily.
Once you
have to
learn
commit.
convoke, you
It's
never
all really
forget.
coming back to the
Look at
player.
that.
It's
Resto
not something we
convoke
want
right
people to feel
there.
locked into, and so one of the things that we'll be preserving is the ability to change these talents.
That's awesome,
at the
though.
same kind of frequency that you do now.
Yeah, the old school players, when you see trees this time, just think, yeah, I'll go from my raid night to my arena match and figure out what I think is the best for both of those.
And that's a process we want to make really fluid. So we're building a save load feature that lets you create your build.
Oh
name it,
my
save it,
God,
and load it up very
dude!
quickly
So many
too.
people are gonna
Talents
be
really about
fucking
the breadth of
excited for that.
options. We've made all these different cool things over the years, but when are they at their coolest?
I'm usually a pick
It's when
one and
players
chill.
can hold the building blocks of what can make up their class, their spec, and put them together in a way that works for them.
Dude, that's
these are
so
really
good.
cool features that we've been working long and hard on, and we're very
They're
excited
back,
about
dude.
them.
The trees
That's
are
really been
back.
The things we've been doing. We can't wait to see the reaction that you have.
The early preview.
Reach out to
Look,
us and let us
Convoke
know
is here,
thoughts on them.
druids.
And next up,
Look,
we're going to talk
Convoke.
about professions in Dragonflight.
Your best spell ever. Profession revamp. I
I'm
had
Drake.
that.
And I'm Eric, and we're going to talk about our plans for professions in Dragonflight. Professions have been a staple of World of Warcraft forever, and they've seen lots of really cool incremental updates over their life. But for Dragonflight, we want to do something a bit different. We really want to
Alright,
rethink
we're doing something
professions
different.
and figure out how to make them part of your identity as a player, if that's what you want.
We really want to make sure that professions feel fun and relevant across all levels of gameplay.
That brings us to our first update, something that we're calling crafting orders. If you want to have something crafted for you, but you don't have the skill or the right profession to do it for yourself, you can have it crafted through a crafting order. You can basically browse any of the recipes that can be crafted, pick the one you want for yourself, and then you include some or all of the reagents needed for the recipe, including ones that only you can get your hands on. You can find someone in person to do it right in front of you for you, or you can also go to an NPC and using an auction house-like interface, send the order out. If you're doing this, you can pick, do you want to send the order to anyone, sort of a public order, or do you want to only send it to your guild, or to a
Interesting,
specific
dude.
other
This
player?
is
Maybe it's a friend who you know will be able to craft the item really well for you.
If you are really dedicated to your craft, you're going to be the best at what you do.
One of the coolest things about this is the item you have
This could be
crafted can also be soul bound.
big for
In the
crafters.
past, you could only get your hands
see how
on
it goes.
soul bound items by having that profession yourself. Now anyone can have them crafted for you, which is really neat and really expands the number of items that we can provide that are really powerful because everyone can have them crafted through the crafting honor system.
This is also really cool because it means as a crafter, you can start building your client base. People are going to come back to you to get certain
371.
items. Maybe you're the best at making it, or you always throw in a little something extra. You're also going to be leveling up your profession. It's going to be really great.
So the first time you go to craft, you're going to notice a lot of different things. But
Are they
probably
gonna
the
add a lot
biggest
more
is the introduction
customizations
of
to the
quality,
gear, though?
both to your crafted items and your gathered reagents. Quality works in a pretty simple way. If you craft something that's a higher quality, it's just going to be better. For a piece of gear, that probably means a higher item level. If it's, for instance, a potion, that might mean a more powerful effect at a higher quality.
And we're doing a lot of new things in the UI. We've put a lot of work into it to make sure that the professions feel really special and unique.
And another thing you might notice in the crafting UI that's new is the introduction of stats, specifically to your professions, both crafting and gathering. And this is another sort of major input into quality. Probably the biggest source of your ability to craft items at a higher quality is through crafting.
They're back, dude.
We've
Crafting
had
specializations are
as
back.
far back as original World of
Oh
Warcraft.
my
With
God, they're
Dragonflight,
back.
You can go out and earn specialization points in a whole bunch of different ways. So maybe you find an old book on a bookshelf in a ruin somewhere, or a hermit in a cave who can teach you a little bit about your profession. So let's say you're a blacksmith.
Oh my God.
You might
oh my
decide
God.
that
I'm gonna be
first you wanna
playing
become an
so
armor
much WoW when this comes
and the more
out.
points you spend in armor smithing,
Armor
the better you're
smithing,
gonna get
weapon
at
smithing
crafting
are
all
back.
armor.
This also means that if you specialize one way, other people in your guild may specialize in a completely different path. So this means that your guild could have several
No Mission
top
Goblin
blacksmiths
Engineering is back,
providing
baby.
something unique and valuable to the team, which is really cool.
Now that reminds me of another
was
update.
yawning.
We're actually adding crafting tables to all the different crafting professions. We're going to take those and we're going to put them all in the main city of Valdrakken. And
With
you
your
can go
house,
in there
with your
and
player
you're gonna
housing.
See all the different players crafting their items at their cool crafting tables.
Yeah, it means you're going to walk
Oh my
into the city
God.
and you're going to see like all these alchemists huddled over here, and you're going to see all these blacksmiths over by the forge. There will be other players filling orders or grabbing orders. There's going to be a
Oh
whole
my
new
God.
crafting area that's going to make you feel really part of the world.
It just seems like a much more lively area than it has in the past.
What I'm most excited about, though, is the
They
gear.
used to have
We're
a
introducing
specific
new types of
crafting
gear
table.
for every profession. And when you go to, say, mine and node, you're actually going to just switch into that gear. It's going to be really great.
You're not going to have
Whoa.
to carry that stuff around in your backpack anymore. It's actually going to be dedicated slots for each of
The
your pieces.
frickin' monocle
Like,
looks so
I'm a numbers
cool.
guy. I love progressing. All pieces
Oh
of
my
profession
God.
gear will have those special stats that we mentioned before on them. And as you get your hands on better versions of the gear, it's really going to help you get better at your profession.
I can't wait.
Thank you
Oh
for
my
tuning into
God.
the Dragonflight Deep Dive.
You've heard a lot about the content and changes coming in.
They didn't say
Dragonflight,
anything
and
about
we've got
House.
A lot more in store for you in the coming months.
Until then, we'll see you in Azeroth.
They didn't say anything about a house. Does that mean there's no house? There ain't no house. Oh well. Alright, well. I'm disconnected from everything. Bro. That shit was wild. Alright, so I'm gonna tell everybody in the guild, be ready to for my new invoker, my new dragon invoker. I can't wait to invite my new dragon. Dude. That was wild. I'm excited. I'm fracking excited for everything. Why did I open my conduits? Talent trees are back, dude. Demon Hunter's first talent trees. Demon Hunters will get their first talent trees, and Monks will get their first talent trees. Those two classes did not get talent trees, ever. They've only had the new system. Yeah, dude, Tom, I literally said talent loadouts for people are gonna be, like, a big deal. Like, a big deal. It's not, like, crazy. To me, like, whether... I'm probably gonna use them on, like, 2 tunes. But I was like, oh my god, that's a big deal. They took all... Here's the thing, right? I'm gonna be real. It looks like they took all the criticism of this shit and were like, it's not gonna be an issue going forward. Right? They're like, yo, talent trees are back and you got loadouts. There's no conduit in... There's none of that shit. There's loadouts. Load it up. Did you see how you can customize your interface now? You don't need an add-on for it. And it holds to your spec. It switches with your spec. This is so great, dude. This is so great. I'm gonna have to, like, do a big clip of my react. I am so tired, dude. It is 1 p.m. I've been awake all night. I woke up at 4 p.m. yesterday, and now it's 1 p.m. I'm tired. I gotta go. You never listen to me. I told you I'm not even scheduled today. You never listen to me. You never listen to a dang word I tell you. It goes in one ear, right out your other dragon ear. Okay? Oh my god. What are you gonna name your dragon? Tom, my name's already been taken. Someone already took Spyro. Well, that's the thing, Tom. For all the people that want to do that, it's great. For all the people that just want to play a class, like, and have their cool spin on it, it's going to be great for them, too. It literally helps. It's cool for everyone. It's cool for the people that are like, I want to play this special way. And it's cool for the people that are like, I want to min-max with the loadouts. I'm upset about the UI change. But the fact that they said they got the fucking... They're bringing those still, I'm fine. I'll get used to it. Tom, what'd you think when they were like Dragonflight, and then they were like, this isn't normal flight though? And it's like, yeah, because we gotta unlock Pathfinder for the normal flight. There's gonna be something janky about the Dragonflight that isn't gonna be like frickin'. Dude, a one race class. Dude, we're gonna be leveling around on the dragons. Here's the quick question, Tom. How much do you think Dragonflight is going to DC you? I think Dragonflight is gonna cause some mad DCs early on. Freaking. I swear to God, there's gonna be some. You're just gonna hit it's the one kind of DC where you hit the terrain at the wrong angle and it's just like, stop, exit the game. That shit, I swear to God they're gonna do that. That shit's gonna be in there. They'll probably fix it. They'll probably fix it early. But I know for a fact that DC bug is gonna proc on those things. I swear. Because Demon Hunters had it bad. And I remember in Legion, the frickin' Druid Order Hall, if you fell in the water, you just DC'd. If you were in the Druid Order Hall, and you ran over the bridge, if for some reason you didn't cross the bridge and you hit the water, DC. Insta DC. Early on. They fixed it later on, though. Here's the thing. Can I pre-order it yet? Why can't I pre-order it yet? Where's the pre-orders? Where's my dragon mount? Alright, so here's the thing. This is the character that's gonna get deleted. And I'm gonna have to name my dragon Thick Dragon. She gonna be Thick Dragon. Instead of Thick Troll, Thick Dragon. What do y'all think? Thick Dragon. Here, let's go see if Time Lost Proto Drake is up. Dude, my buddy in guild literally was like, Dragon D's nuts. Tom Dragon? Okay, if this character gets Time Lost Proto Drake right here, I can delete them and then, I know what I'm gonna name them. I should name them Bobolos Rex, Rathalos, and Tiger Rex all in one. It's what my true name is. I'm gonna name it my Dragon Rathalos. Maybe I'm gonna make a black one and name it Nergigante. I gotta, oh my god. I gotta find the Time Lost Proto Drake on this character so I can delete them and get my name reserved. Everyone right now is spamming dragon names. Dude, like, I need to get this Drake, dude. This character's on an RP server to find this Drake. I need to do it. I need to find it. So I can save my dragon name. Okay, I'm gonna make a route. I'm gonna fly through here looking for the time lost proto drake. And then I'm gonna frickin' go to bed. Cause I've been up too long. A Cantor! Oh my god. An icy one named Ukenlos. Dude, I'm just gonna frickin'... I wanna make like 10 dragons and all Monster Hunter dragon names. I gotta delete people. What if they're like, we're increasing the limit as soon as I delete this character? I'll just like, I can revive them. Man, the timeless proto drake ain't up. What the fuck? The silver one. Are you talking about Kushala? Oh my god, Kushala would be a good fucking name, dude. Kushala. Bro, all the dragon names are getting taken, man. Right now. They're all getting taken. Every single one. I need a character open. Oh my god. Save these names for me right now. Save Nergigante. Save Kushala. Save a Cantor. Right now. Get on WoW. Start making characters. Right now. Just Kushala. A Cantor. Ukenlos. Teostra, Lunastra, like just start fucking going down the list. Namiel. Fucking. You gotta do this while I sleep. Oh my god, I got so many dragon names, dude. I got so many dragon names. I gotta make 3 of them. I gotta make at least 2 of the dragons. Someone else has got to get deleted. Oh my god. Canon is being rewritten as we speak. My character canons are getting rewritten as we speak. Alright, I don't think the Time Lost Drake is up. Time Lost Proto is up. Like, I should do this in war mode, I bet. But I feel like a lot of people do this in war mode, and I don't want to get killed. I'm also slow. But this is like the best setup to find a time loss. Alright, well, I gotta go to bed. So, I'll see if there's any more news when I wake up. Because I will be back on WoW. Later tonight. Anyways, that reveal is sweet. I'm hype. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.